Hey everybody, in this video I'm going to be going in detail why I left Aweber for GetResponse. I'm a longtime Aweber user, know the system in and out, and I just recently made the decision on the recommendation of a good friend of mine to leave Aweber and try GetResponse. So I signed up for GetResponse 30-day trial and was wowed and blown away by their new autoresponder 2.0 as well as some other features that they have in there, and decided to merge my list over and use GetResponse exclusively for myself as well as my clients. And let me preface it by saying there is nothing that Aweber was doing wrong per se. I've always got solid deliverability, great open rates. It's a workhorse. It just works. Aweber just works. This was more of a case of GetResponse was just doing more. That's what it all came down to. So this video, I'm going to be showing you the top reasons. There's 9 of them. However, these are not the basic. This is not basic. These are not basic reasons. I use more of an advanced approach to email marketing because some of my clients need that, as well as myself, for the results that we want in our business online. So this video is going to be a compilation of some of the advanced features, because at a basic level, any autoresponder will work for you. But as you begin to get more advanced and expect a little more pertaining to your business needs, that's when the others start dropping out and some rise to the top while others drop. So that's what this video is. So this is not a description of what Aweber does, GetResponse does, what an autoresponder is. I'm assuming you're watching this, you already know what an autoresponder is. You have one and you're looking for why, more advanced reasoning or tactics or features that are offered to get a better experience, a deeper marketing experience with email marketing. So let's get right to it. The number one reason why I left Aweber for GetResponse was action triggered messages, meaning I can send a message in GetResponse based off the action of a previous message. So a use case for this would be if I sent a link for an ebook download and somebody downloaded that link, click that link to download the ebook. I can send a message based off that action. Okay, so if they download, I can send one message or a string of messages based off that action. Whereas in Aweber, you would need a separate list for all of those things. So they can stay on one list, click a button, and get us a action specific message and remain on that same list. 2 is on the fly segmentation. A lot of these features are in the bigger all-in-one solutions like Infusionsoft and Office Autopilot. But on the fly segmentation allows me to send a newsletter to a specific group of people on the fly. So I don't have to have a segment already created. In fact, I can even send a newsletter to one person. So if somebody says, hey, I didn't get your email, I didn't get your newsletter this week, I don't have to create a segment with one person. Okay, I can go right at the end in GetResponse and choose that one person I want to send my newsletter to and send it out to them, which is great for important emails that you want to send out. Maybe you want to track if somebody's opening your email, or if you have a real big client that you want to send it to, you can send the message through GetResponse and have all of the tracking and email statistics available for you. But for me, I use it for on-the-fly segmentation because every now and then I have a list and want to include just a couple people from another list, but not enough people to create a whole segment for. All right. And then another one is dynamic segmentation. Dynamic segmentation is the ability to create a segment and have people added to that segment as they come into your funnel in the future. So I can create a segment of saying everybody from California and have nobody on my list from California. But as people start coming into my funnel and they're from California, they will fall into that segment dynamically, meaning I don't have to create that segment every time I want to send an email to it. So every time I pick that segment, it's automatically refreshing and keeping the most up-to-date information for me. This is not the case with Aweber. If you want to send data to the most update version of your segment, you have to create the segment again or refresh it. Okay, which is it's a small hassle, but why have to do that when GetResponse does it for you? So you can set up all of your, any segmentation you want beforehand. You don't have to wait until after the fact. Okay. A real good ninja trick on this one is I can create a segment of people who click the link before I even send the email, and send that message via time based, and say if I'm selling something or if I have a promotion, and say everybody who clicked this link the next day, send them this email. Send that email to this segment, and the segment will be updated when the email is sent out and the link is clicked. And if nobody's on that in that list, then no email gets set up. Like I said, these are advanced strategies. If you are a beginner, do not try this at home in your business. You will get confused. You will break something and you will send too many messages. Ongoing, built-in surveys. GetResponse allows you to send a survey right inside of the dashboard and track the results right inside of the dashboard. So, I mean, normally you have to go with SurveyMonkey or go with some external third-party service, where this is built in to GetResponse. Okay. Drag and drop editor. This, I didn't realize how much of a joy this would be, because I'm a code guy. I used to do web development where I was actually writing code for websites. I'm an engineer, so I've written millions of lines of code, so coding doesn't bother me. But I'm getting to a point in my business where I can really appreciate solutions making it easy for me. And this drag and drop editor for GetResponse does just that. It makes it easy to create a text-based email as well as a HTML-based email. With the simple dragging and dropping. And I guess one thing that I don't have on this list that I'll put right in drag and drop editor, GetResponse also has a library of iStock photos for those of you that like those kind of newsletters, as well as it allows you to upload images. So it gives you, I'm not sure of the size, I think maybe a gigabyte of free space to upload your images to, which of course is I think Aweber may have just added this, but the implementation of it is nowhere near as easy and clean as GetResponse. So moving on. Another feature is the ability to move subscribers easily between lists. It's just not possible with Aweber. There's no other way to say it. But on GetResponse, they actually have a move function where you can move a segment or an entire list to another list. And you can start them off at the beginning of the autoresponder sequence if that list has one, or you could just move them over so that they can start getting updates from that list. Okay, now when I say move, they allow you to move them where they delete you from the previous list, or you can copy them. So this is great, because sometimes I get emails from people asking me to add them to their other lists, and what I've had to do is either manually do it on Aweber and they have to opt in again to get on that list, or just have to point them to a page where they enter their own email information, where now I can just say, okay, I'll move you right over. Okay. Another one is drag and drop autoresponder calendar. As I said, these things are advanced, and these are more of picky, more customized experience seekers in email marketing. But GetResponse gives you a visual calendar that you can drag your messages to whatever day you want them to go out. So it gives you a visual representation of exactly when your messages are going out on your autoresponder. Another one are HTML templates. If you've seen Aweber's templates, HTML templates, they are probably the ugliest templates on the market. Anybody using Aweber that uses HTML templates and is actually effective with it, I guarantee has custom designed their templates, because all of them look old-fashioned and just outdated. Whereas in GetResponse, they have responsive templates, they have column layout, headers, it's unlimited. And then they even have templates based off like groups. So like templates for internet marketing, religion, technology, all of those. So for the beginner, that is great, if you do that kind of newsletter type deal, to be able to start with something in place, so you don't have to start with just a blank sheet and rely solely on your creativity. The last one is more subscribers for less money. At the end of the day, as business owners, if you can get more bang for your buck, you should. I was paying $20 a month for 500 subscribers with Aweber when I could pay $15 for 1,000 subscribers. So to me, with all of the features beforehand in place, that was a no-brainer. And actually, I probably could have said 10 reasons, because another reason why, which is not, you don't need this, but it's a nice addition, is it has an app, both iPhone and Android. So there have been cases where I've actually added people to an autoresponder sequence from my phone. So that is, that's a great cherry on top, the icing on the cake, and a nice little cherry right on top. So those are the main reasons why I left Aweber for GetResponse. Have not looked back. It's been a great move for me. GetResponse integrates with a lot of third-party software out there natively. You can use Zapier to add any other functionality that you may want. So for the most part, it's not a whole lot that I'm missing. If anything, I feel like I've gained a lot. And pushing out emails has never been easier, and it's actually kind of fun because it takes away that technical edge and that big learning curve, and you're able to just actually start moving. So that's why I left Aweber for GetResponse. I would love to hear anybody's experience that they've had thus far with GetResponse in respect to these features. Maybe there's some that I missed, or if you're an Aweber just die hard, reasons why some of these things don't matter to you, or what you are doing as an alternative for some of these, just to kind of get the dialogue going. I would be interested in knowing that, as well as everybody else that watched this video. So thank you for watching this video. I hope it was helpful. What I'll end up doing is I plan on making videos for each one of these bullet points, but I just wanted to get an overall view out there so that people could understand why exactly I left Aweber for GetResponse. And it had nothing to do with basic functionality. It all had to do with deeper features for a better, more accurate email marketing experience. So this is Chris L. Davis signing off, and thank you for watching, and good luck with your email marketing.